Hey, welcome to Janktown. Will here, and today we'll be doing an unboxing of a Wilds of Eldraine bundle. So Wilds of Eldraine has finally dropped. I'll get into the box contents in a bit, but if you'd like to support the channel, I hope you can leave a like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out in terms of algorithm, getting the content out there. Now, I know the sage-old wisdom is that it's better to do singles rather than crack packs, but you know, I think we can go straight into it. It's fun to crack packs, and we'll be doing this together. Now, no fancy editing. Whatever's gonna be in the box is what we're gonna get. I won't be sneaking in singles trying to, pretend we get like some god tier pulls or whatever. No shenanigans or chicanery here. Alright, so I think this is the tab, and let's do it. So, Wilds of Eldraine for me. Oh no, I already wrecked the box. Ugh, stoops. But Wilds of Eldraine for me is actually a pretty interesting set. I think we have some really good commons and uncommons. But the Enchanting Tales is actually also really cool. Now, what do we get when we open? Ooh, it's like a pullout? What does it say? Know your role, shut your mouth. No, I'm kidding. Young Hero, Sorcerer Royal. These are the role things. They're pretty cool. They add aura tokens to the battlefield, enchantments. Hey, little gingerbread guy being chased by a wolf. Flavor. Alright, let's set that aside. And let's go for our box. Now, what does it look like? Alright. Looking good. Wilds of Eldraine. Let me flip it around so y'all can read it. And I'm gonna just set this to the side. Okay, with a Wilds of Eldraine bundle, we should be getting a bunch of lands, as well as like the dice and 8 set boosters. Now, set boosters, great if you want to crack packs, but of course the PR kit with the draft boosters, better if you actually want to, play in limited. A lot of punch outs. I do not know what this means, but maybe it's something. This is really cool. But yeah, we get Ariet. Oops, this way. We get Ariet and a bunch of +1/+1 counters. Let's set that aside and let's get to cracking these packs. Oh no, I forgot my scissors. Hold on, give me less than a minute. I'll just go out and get them. Let me just set this aside too. So the reason I like scissors is because I don't want to accidentally fold the cards or anything. I don't know, it's just the OC in me. Oh wait, I forgot one more thing. The dice. How could we forget? There it is. That's what that looks like. There's the Wilds of Eldraine symbol right there. And it's just a spin down. I like the color. It's got that pinkish, purplish kind of vibe. Cool, and it's got some sparkle inside too. Very magical. Let's put that here. And these are the lands. We get 20 of these. Some are foil, some aren't. Oh, we also get the rolls. I'll open these in a bit. But now, let's get to cracking packs. So sorry about that. I had to run off screen and get some scissors. Alright, first pack. Let's hope we are lucky. I'm pretty hyped too about the Enchanting Tale stuff because you get some really good hits in there. Now, you could also get some bad ones, but whatever. I mean, it's part of the experience. Alright. Oh, it's this way. My bad. Huh. Got me all kinds of twisted here. This is the Stab Wound art card. And we get a Swamped Fell Horseman, Savior of the Sleeping, Slumbering Keep Guard, Moment of Valor, Toadstool Admirer, Fairy Dream Thief, Neva, Stalked by Nightmares, Legendary Creature, Ariet's Tempting Apple. I'm kind of curious about this card. I wonder if it's good. Horned Lockwhale, hey, that's a rare. It seems really good in limited because it can bounce an attacking creature, and at the same time, it's also a finisher, at least in limited. 6 to cast, 6/6 Flash Ward 2. Enters the battlefield tapped unless it's our turn, and we get a Dragon Mantle as our Enchanting Tales. Hey, Glass Casket. Nice foil. We'll leave that here. And we'll put the promo card, the land here, and the commons and uncommons on the other side. Alright, first crack done. Not bad. Horned Lockwhale. Decent card, I think. But, you know, Dragon Mantle also might see play, although I'm not super excited about that. Anyway, let's move on. Second pack. Let's get through these quickly. This is a commander card. Tegwil, Duke of Splendor. So this is, I think, the face commander. There's our swamp, normal swamp, double swamps. Rhyme for Reindeer, Ice Out, counterspell, cool counterspell. Kindled Heroism, Frostbridge Guard, Imadane's Recruiter, Gaunt Pie Wielder. It's got some crazy flavor nowadays. Like, I would have never thought that we'd see Pie Wielders in our lore, but here we are. Ash Party Crasher. Whenever attacks, if two or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under our control, put a +1/+1 counter on Ash. That's a good in the 99. A Virtue of Knowledge, Panharmonicon. So pay 2, you can cast it for its adventure side. Copy target activated or triggered ability we control, and we can choose new targets. Or for 5, if a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent we control to trigger, it triggers an additional time. Really cool. Vampiric Rites. I actually like this card. I still use this card. 1 to cast, Sack Outlet, and a Draw Engine, as well as a Charmed Clothier. Okay. A Role Creator. Virtue of Knowledge, that's a mythic, so I think that's a pretty good pull. But at 5, it's kind of like steeply costed for me. I don't know how much I love that. But, you know, I would want to be able to try it out, see what it's like. And the adventure side is actually pretty good at Strionic Resonator cost. Like, you know, just a 2 to be able to double something. Cool art. I think this is Ariat in like some, the alternate art form of it. So there it is. Mountain. Evolving Wilds. Okay. Root Rider Fawn. Merfolk Coral Smith. Plunge in a Winner. Agatha's Champion, Picnic Ruiner, again, crazy flavor. Red Riding Hood, Ruby Daring Tracker, Mana Dork that gets bigger. Witchstalker Frenzy, Scalding Viper. Okay, that's our rare. And the Scalding Viper, for 2 we can bounce something, and for 2 we can play it for its creature side. And whenever an opponent casts a mana value spell 3 or less, it deals 1 damage to that player. Compulsion is our Enchanting Tales. Pay 2 to loot, or pay 2 to just outright draw. Balluna's Gatekeeper, for a foil, return creature we don't control. It's like a bounce spell, also a 6/5. Decent. And a Giant Killer. It's a rare, but it's seen it's... I don't know if people still play this. But, you know, it's actually like the opposite of the usual tap dorks. Because this is 1 to cast and then you pay 2 to tap a creature, rather than a 2 to cast and then you pay 1 to tap a creature. But it's decent, might work well in a Hilda deck. Right. Garruk's Uprising is our art. See it right there. Set this aside. Foil Plains. Nice. Merfolk Coral Smith. Plunge in a Winner. Again, Crystal Grotto. Okay, it's like a temple. But untapped. Okay. Keln's Lightblades, Howling Galefang, Storm-Killed Vanguard, Galvanic Giant, Disdainful Stroke, and another whale. We're flooding out on whales here. Actually, a lot of blue pulls so far. Nature's Will, decent, more than decent. Whenever 1 or more creatures we control deal combat damage to a player, tap all lands that player controls and untap all lands that we control. Really good for green decks. Especially if you want to go and like, it's like extra ramp, so it's pretty cool. There's our first roll of the game, Wicked and Cursed. Really cool rolls. I'll set this here with the rest of the art cards. Token. All right, so that is a few packs down. I think we have 4 more to go, about halfway done. Let's go. Another Ariat art. I wonder, I've never tried using the art cards as like proxy. Like, let's say we don't pull an Ariat, I wonder if I could just use that as a proxy. Foily Swamp, yay. Armory Mice, Flick a Coin, Cut In, Fairy Fencing, Dream Spoilers, Fairy Dream Thief, another Niva, Restless Fortress, and it's in borderless. Cool. ETB's tapped, and it can add Orzhov. And for 4, it becomes a 1/4 white and black nightmare creature until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, defending player loses 2 life, and we gain 2 life. Archon of the Wild Rose is another rare, this time in white. Other creatures we control that are enchanted by auras we control have base power and toughness 4/4 and have flying, and a ground seal. ETB draw a card, and cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities. Tenacious Tome Seeker, another cool bargain card, and a mouse. Hey, I want to use that token. I like mice token. Even the ones in original Eldraine I thought were like really cute. The mice there. So I'm glad that I pulled that token. All right, so far we're seeing decent pulls, not like mind-blowing ones. All right, I don't know this card. I'm sorry. Looks Frantic Firebolt. Yep, that looks like it's frantic, and he's like casting a firebolt. Mountain, flipping coins. One more. Cut in. Twin Veil Guide, Bespoke Battle Garb, Succumb to the Cold, Ice Rot Sentry, Charade of Numbing Deaths. Gotta be a Hilda card. Solitary Sanctuary, Restless Cottage. Ooh, we get a land for a rare. ETBs for Golgari. Becomes a 4/4 black and green horror creature until end of turn. When it attacks, you create food and exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. So graveyard hate. And Curiosity is our Enchanting Tales. Hey, we got another Enchanting Tales. Garruk's Uprising in foil treatment. Oh, cool. Garruk's Uprising is a pretty useful card. Still sees play, I think, in EDH, and I think it's actually a good one, really useful. I'm just trying to move the cards up here. That way we get a bit more space. Last 2 boosters. I hope we get something good. And I'm really hopeful again for something really cool from Enchanting Tales. Maybe there will be anime art. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of those. I don't know why. But I'm a fan of anime. I think they're really cool and they're pretty fun. So, Agatha's Soul Cauldron. And we get a fancy land. Full art. Every basic nowadays, or every set comes out with basics that are just like really cool art nowadays. So it's hard to like fall in love with a specific one. Grand Ball Guest, Skewer Slinger, Twisted Skewerwitch, Tattered Ratter. Hey, the rat guy. Totentanz. Dance of Death, if I'm not mistaken in German. Expel the Interlopers. Yes. I actually like this wipe because it's modular. 5 to cast. Choose a number between 0 to 10. Destroy all creatures with power greater than or equal to the chosen number. Really cool. Dark Tutelage. This is kind of falling off. It's a 3-mana value Bob. Decent. Hey, a Grave Pact. Now that's a pull. Bang! Grave Pact, and it's even foily. Whenever a creature you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. Check that out. I'll probably sleeve that up right after this video. And Rebuff the Wicked. Also a good protection spell. But hey, Grave Pact foil. That's pretty awesome. Grave Pact is actually a card I kind of stopped playing, so maybe I might flip this into something else. Grave Pact is just so oppressive when it hits the field, especially if you're in a deck that can like take advantage of it. It's just so good. Another Tegwill, Forest, Troublemaker Oof, Grabby Giant, Redcap Thief, Bitter Chill, Tenacious Tome Seeker, High-Fae Negotiator, Malevolent Witchkite, Likeness Looter. Okay, that's a rare. 2 to cast 1/1, tap to loot. Decent. I like it already. Flying. Pay X, it becomes a copy of target creature in your graveyard with mana value X, except it has flying and this ability. So it's kind of like, since it's activate only as a sorcery, it kind of reminds me of Lazav, although a weaker version, because you can't just like do combat tricks with it. But pretty good, and as usual, I like looters. The graveyard is essentially like another hand. Fraying Sanity, great for mill decks. At the beginning of each end step, enchanted player mills X cards, where X is the number of cards put into the graveyard from anywhere. This turn, Griffin Airy really coming out with the Enchanted Tales now. Beginning of end step, if you gain 3 or more life, create a 2/2 white Griffin creature. And a Barrow Naughty. Alright, well, we get a rat. I think that's the last card that we will pull. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The pulls were decent. I'm really thankful we got that Grave Pack. Really cool stuff. Hold on, let me just again show it off before we wrap up the video. But if you want to support the channel, again, be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe, because it really helps the channel out. Nature's Will, I think, was also a really good pull. I don't play much green, but if I did, I think I'd be pretty happy with having that Nature's pull. And then for our rares, this is how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rares, not bad. One from the original Eldraine. But we did get 2 whales, and we got a mythic in Virtue of Knowledge. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it, and with that, stay inspired, friends, and I'll see you next time.